Welcome to Bullion Bulletin. Now, Miss Pawan, she is the managing director of YLG Bullion Thailand. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome to Bullion Bulletin.
Thank you.
My first question about the Thailand. What we have seen, there is some slowdown in the Thai jewelry market, in the domestic market, and also some slowdown as reported by many of the research houses on the export side. So tell me, what is the reason? Is a slowdown of economy, or is the global pressure which impacted the slowdown in the consumption?
When you talk about jewelry, you mean jewelry with color stone, right?
Uh, I
Because
think
in
it's a
Thailand, they separate three category. One is bullion, one is jewelry without gold, and the last one is jewelry
with gold.
with precious stone.
Oh,
So jewelry with precious stone, normally like 40, 50 years ago, we are the major exporter to surround country.
right.
But because of the price of the gold is increased, I think after about 1002, the volume is have been decreased because of the gold itself is too high, so it's a little bit more difficult to sell. That's why the people they start to move to invest in gold, like jewelry without gold, but that is just only for local product, so less exporter. So from 2008, people still a fashion to buy a gold to collect in house, keep it until certain period they have enough profit, they sell back, or they want to increase the volume. So it's very easy to exchange. You can bring the jewelry to the gold shop, can sell right away, can convert to other thing. But nowadays, because of the economy is changed, the way the people collect the jewelry as assets is changed. So because of that, people they start to invest the gold as an investment. Can saying that long ago the gold in jewelry in Thailand is equally like 60 or 70%, and in bullion bar about 30%. Nowadays it's completely changed. But what I'm going to tell you is, according to World Gold Council research, they're saying that right now, like last year, the volume of Thailand they import around 80 tons, something like
Right.
that. The volume that import about that is the volume of bullion bar and coin about 95%. Only 5% that they sold as a jewelry. So market is completely changed.
So you are telling if 80 tons of gold that Thailand imports, out of this 80 tons, 95% means more than 70 tons. It is consumed through bullion bars.
Yes,
And
but when I say bullion bar, it's not just like a kilo bar 49 something
I know,
like
it's
that.
a
Because
coin
Thailand
and
they sell as a 965%, so they have so many different size. They have start selling from 1 gram a bar up to a kilo
Yeah,
bar. So it depends to people. They have more money, then they buy a kilo bar. If small
So-
money, then they collect a small bar.
correct. So means if the 80 tons were the total import, if my 90%, 95% means it is coming around 70 more tons. If it is consumed through bullion bars in various categories,
Yes.
so rest is consumed into jewelry. So
But you cannot consider as only import, because the export amount is almost equally.
right.
Because right now when the gold is low, most of people they buying and cap until certain level, that when the gold is back up, then they start to sell back.
So for example, what I was trying to say. So the jewelry fabrication data that we have, that fabrication is not 5 tons, it is around 25, 30, 35, 30 to 35 tons. So this is done through recycled gold, this jewelry consumption for the domestic country, for domestic consumption.
It's difficult to say
Okay.
because what we seeing or the figure that we get from the import-export section is the final amount. So we don't know really that how much is going to which percentage.
No, that is what. So, the domestic consumption, it was, as you said, 2002 onwards, it's changed, and we also see that from 2002 onwards, jewelry consumption started decreasing. So, it means that uh,
Is have two or three things that changing. First thing is the increasing price of the gold make people are interesting or somebody who have a gold in stock they start to sell. That is one thing. The second thing, because of the government they decrease the import duty to 0%. That is helping that people can put their investment and got the real price of the world gold price. That is second
so
thing.
there is no import duty on gold.
No.
But is there any? I mean, on jewelry, is there any VAT
They have VAT on the labor cost.
on the labor cost, not on the bullion?
No,
So, how much the VAT? 7%.
7%.
Okay. There are some FTA agreements Thailand has signed with
Yes,
countries like India, of course, maybe with China also, and some
yes.
Asian countries. So, this FTA route, is there any gold transaction happening?
It's quite a lot,
Quite a lot.
quite a lot. So this thing is helping people who come to buy a jewelry as a semi-finish also. What I heard that a lot of Indian or some other country that they come to take a semi-finish and they can get a holiday of FTA price.
So, in the domestic market, it is mainly controlled by the organized players in Thailand, right? And how many players are there? I mean, how many big names except your company? How many others are there?
They got feel like big importer around two or three
Two,
people.
three. So they are dominating the Thailand markets. And the what Thailand loves, what kind of jewelry? Studded gold jewelry or with gemstones or normal plain gold jewelry?
Right now is completely big different from before. Before when they have like a wedding season, we have to buy a chain, buy necklace, bracelet to put on the for the gift of the wedding season. But nowadays it's convert to bar. Small bar, big bar is depend to each family are concerned.
On the mining side, Thailand has, I think, only one mining at operating at present,
Yes.
and that is also, I think, it's a Australian
Yes, it
company.
has been set up I think over than 10 years.
10 years.
But it has been stopped for a while because of some environment issue. That's why they still waiting for the permit. But deeply, I don't know about that.
How serious is government to push this mining sector in the country? Are
Regarding
they
mining,
investor friendly if they are eyeing to bring miners in the country in the put money in the exploration?
I really don't know, have no idea. Sorry about the mining, but if you talk about the jewelry or gold business, the government they try to put effort for jewelry business because nowadays the volume of export is almost equally to the import and is almost balance the deficit of the country. So government they try to make like FTA to surround country to try to push more for the volume of the export. Even they give like tax redeem or even the labor of the tax. The example, if you find the amount of the labor they can accept for double if that company is export and have a lot of labor for the jewelry. So this both thing is helping that Thailand can get more export volume.
So main export partners of Thailand, I think they are sending lot of gold to Dubai, UAE, might be.
So many countries I think the most volume that I see from the figure is to Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Mostly we get the scrap and send to refine again in Switzerland.
Okay, there is a scrap gold that is coming to Switzerland to be
Right,
refined and coming back to Thailand.
Yeah, I see some figure they going to India, going to Surround.
India through FTA route it is entering. Yeah.
But still not a much volume. But can saying that jewelry export is equal one to first five of the figure that is a volume of export.
And my last question: what kind of changes you are looking at so that Thailand could really become a leading player in the region? Anything such kind of thing you are seeing that it should be regulated or it should be changed, some regulation, some practices, trade practices, any obstacles you are seeing, which is why Thailand is still the market is still confined with 80-100 ton market. It can be go to 150-200 in near future. What kind of change you are looking at?
I think regarding to the government side, all the tech is already helping us to do a business very well. But the problem that we can do more export is not from Thailand, it's from surround country. Because the other part of Asia, they still have some tax, they have different tax that they cannot import, or they have some control are different. This is stocking the volume of the export from Thailand. But Thailand itself, all the players are so strong. Normally you see comparing to China, India and Thailand. Thailand is a small country, but the volume at import export is so big because of the players are very strong and they know how to handle, how to manage the way to have a big movement of the spot goal and how to expand to the user. So I don't think Thailand itself we have any border. Only the surround country that have the problem, I think. And as you see, Thailand is almost a center of Southeast Asia. It's very good opportunity that we can expand to surround country if surround country start to look and changing their own law.
How are you enjoying this conference? First time in Singapore and is Asia Pacific Precious Metals Conference. So it's a kind of a new initiative. SBMA has taken the initiative. Hotel has done the other part. So how you are enjoying?
I think this conference is really suitable for Southeast Asia because all the players can meet each other and can see the wherever the channel that we can handle hand together is very good.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
Thank
talking
you.
to Bullion Bulletin.